You are now listening to Dear Dope Chick, a weekly podcast created to inspire and energize women to live life on their own terms. I'm your host, Felicia, and here is today's dose of dope. Dear Dope Chick, welcome and welcome back. I'm already just going to skip to the chase. I want to know, are you ready to take some action today? For those of you who are new here or haven't been here in quite a while, or have been rocking with me since day one, Dear Dope Chick is an action-based podcast. So what does that mean? That means that every single episode you are challenged to take one small step that aligns with living life on your own terms. That means you're taking one step today that aligns with the lifestyle that you most desire. All you got to do is just one step. You don't have to do anything fancy. You don't have to overhaul your whole life in one day. This is about committing yourself to consistent change. That means showing up for yourself regularly. That means putting in the work that needs to be put in order to see the benefits that you would like to see in your life. All it takes is one small step to see a big change. Every small detail of your life adds up to something big. So all it takes is one small thing today. That's it. Now, do you have to? Of course not. I encourage you to do so in the meantime. While you're sitting there hesitating on yourself, know that I am cheering you on because I know you got this. We've all got this. You can do this and you can make these things happen. However, if you feel like you'd like to do something different, it's your choice. So whatever you decide to do today, know that it is your choice to make, and that is the first step to living life on your own terms, is making the decisions today, being intentional with your time and with your action, and really, deciding how you want to live your life moving forward. So reclaim your power and make those decisions. You owe it to yourself to steer your life in the direction that you've always wanted to go. And you can do that for yourself today. Like last episode, this episode will continue building. So that means that if you find out that by the end of this episode, this is not exactly what you want to do today, you want to try something different, that's fine. Visit our previous episodes, see what them things talking about, see if it's something that you're interested in, and get to work. So today's action step is to take initiative and be the first to get it done. Think about all the times that you felt slighted, all the times when you weren't given the same opportunities. Think about the times that you weren't shown grace, the time that you weren't shown care and attention, and instead of wallowing in it, offer that up ever so freely and without prompting today. Fortunate enough for you, you don't have to continue to perpetuate the very things that you are tired of seeing. Oh, my parents would have got me for that. My parents would have beat my butt for that. Well, guess what? You don't have to do that. Now you know not to do some of the unfortunate things that your parents did to you. When you know better, it's best to do better, right? Oh man, I would have got cursed out for that one. Okay, well, guess what you don't have to do? You do not have to curse somebody out for that. Show the grace that you were never shown. Do the things that you wish would have been done in your situation. Just think about all those times where you felt like you needed something more. You needed that extra boost. You needed something that you weren't given, and give that today. You have a gift worth giving. We all do. We all have something special within us, something of value that we can offer to others. Our gifts aren't necessarily fancy, yet they are priceless and essential. So dig deep today and locate that gift that you have. Perhaps it resembles a warm smile today, or a long embrace, or a listening ear, or maybe it looks like a helping hand. Whatever form it comes in today, you have that. So give that. Over the course of the week, when you feel yourself about to complain about not having something, about lacking something, about a situation not going your way, or you not having control, or anything like that, when you start to complain about something, anything, stop and redirect that energy into taking action. Be the first to get it done. I don't have the patience. Is it that you don't have it, or that you won't use what you have in this moment? I don't have the time. Is it that you don't have the time, or is it that you won't use the time that you have now to, at the very least, get started? Oh, I don't have the skills. I don't know what I'm doing. Is it that you really don't have the skills, or are you not using what you already have to continue building to get what you want? I mean, it's okay to admit your perceived lack, but the reality is you don't lack anything. You have everything in you right now that you need to get started, to get going. Hang tight. I'm coming back with my final thoughts after this. Show notes for this episode and all past episodes can be found on a dailydoseofdope.com. That is a dailydoseofdope.com. Join the community. Fam, I want to see you there. Every day is full of encouragement, inspiration, and is designed to ignite the flame of passion into action. You say you're about that life, be about that life. Enjoy daily texts and emails, have the opportunity to discuss with other dope chicks, and really start the transformation that is living life on your own terms. A dailydoseofdope.com. I cannot wait to see you there. So my final thoughts are this. Enough already with the excuses. You don't tell excuses all day, every day, and it's going to yield you nothing. It's time to take some action. No more waiting for others to do it first. What happens when they decide they don't want to do it? You following their path? What happens when they never want to change? Are you going to stay stuck with them too? Is that what you do? Birds of a feather flock together? You want to be in that same spot just because they're there? Like, what are we doing right now? This is your life. Stop playing with yourself. Stop playing with your life. Focus on being proactive instead of reactive. That way, no matter what others think or do, you already know what your dope ass is willing to do. Like, who cares what they got going on? What do you want to do? I really think that's the ultimate question. What do you want to do? And why do you want to do it? What is pushing you to go that direction? Now that you've set your mind to achieving it and you are actively pursuing it, not waiting for others to come around, nah, you are doing it because this is what's in your heart to do. That's how you know you're on the right path. You're doing it because this is what you want. And you're doing it without having to worry about what others are doing. You're doing it unprompted. You're doing it because of your free will. And you're doing it because this is what aligns with the lifestyle that you most desire. That's why you're doing it. So keep showing up for yourself. The more that you show yourself that you not only can, but are willing to change and do different shit, the more you are showing others that they can do the same. The choice is yours, always and forever. So what will you choose today? Will you be proactive? I want to thank you for showing up today. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for taking this in. Thank you for considering. The first step is consideration. So thank you for considering. And now think about what you want to do next. Let this be the small spark that ignites that flame. Figure out what you want to do next. So thank you for doing that. But most importantly, I want to thank you for being you. I'll see you in the next episode. For more dope messages, be sure to visit adailydoseofdope.com and become a member. Also, cop your dope merch at deardopechick.com and follow us on all of our social media at Dear Dope Chick, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Thank you so much for listening, and as always, be you, be dope. Love, P.